Okay, we're at the back of the house. This is some siding. This is where the original front porch was. Okay, we got a little bit of cracking right here. This is high soil. High soil goes all the way around the back perimeter. The only place there isn't high soil is a little bit on the front. We got a foundation crack right here, grade beam crack, grade beam crack. This is all slab foundation going out to the original front porch. All this old wood. This is all rotten. This is wood conducive by design. All right. So all that should be taken out. If there's not termites underneath that, I'd be surprised. This is a gas port. Gas port's not in use. Should be capped off. That's going into the front porch area, the closed-in front porch area. I think they have a little service kitchen, or had a little service kitchen going on in there. More high soil. If this is for, and I don't know that it is, but if that's for the water heater, TMP, then it's too high and it shouldn't be threaded. More high soil. This is stair-step cracks between the brick and mortar. We have some aluminum windows on this side of the house. Okay, aluminum frame, still single pane. We got some real shoddy amateurish work in here. The crawl space access, this has been made. This crawl space access is on the house faces west, so this is the south side of the house. Okay, we've got bricks holding up the air conditioning unit, more stair-step cracks, more fenestrations, more short more edge flashing that was not properly lapped. Coming down, zoom out, check notes. Did we do that right? Okay, yes. Okay, high soil. This is the door going into the master bedroom, and we can't get into that. The steps are not dimensionally uniform. I've got a wood step. There's all kinds of separation here, and the door casement and the brickwork. Another air conditioner. Now over here, the walls are starting to look a little different. Okay, with this horizontal and the stair-step crack right here. I don't know if the camera can catch this real well, but this wall's bowing, and it's pushing it back away from the fascia right there. The frieze. It's pushing it back away because this is actually we got some bowing action right about at this section of the window, right about where those cracks are manifesting. So coming on along here, more high soil, more high soil. Back to wood windows. Now we're in an apartment back here. So far this is the second broken window that we've seen. All right, and this is plexiglass. This was broken at one time. Are you plexiglass too? No, you're. Yeah, I think you are. Okay, well that's good, I guess. Okay, this back porch is really nothing more than a wood pallet that was installed on top of it. So the grading and drainage around here is all pretty much level. Grading and drainage around here is all pretty much level. It's high soil again. That goes into the back apartment. Okay, but like the other side over by the master bedroom window of this back apartment, if you'll look at this, you can see that the wall is bowing. Okay, so it's bowing out. We have some soffit repair over here. The service drop coming to the house. Okay, it does not have a proper drip loop. The insulation is worn and compromised on it. Zoom in here. Okay, you can see the insulation's all crappy right there, and it's all compromised down here, and it's closer to the ground than 10 feet. Okay, it's closer to the carport cover than 3 feet. There's the meter, should be sealed. This is the main power service, maybe all the power service. It's a Federal Pacific breaker box, so I'm not a fan. Okay, it's 125 amps. You got L1 and L2 are bootlegged here. Okay, and you got copper to aluminum strand. I mean, that's just a mess. Right there, it's just condemned. Got rust on some of these connections in here. Not impressed. Corrosion on the connections in here, not impressed. The white wires, hot wires should be wrapped with black tape. I'm not even seeing a ground. Is that a ground? That might be a ground. Alright, we got our neutrals are double lugged. We got dirt dauber nest. We got wires touching panel cover. We got an open connection inside the panel here. So this is just got long leads. It's not labeled, so it's supposed to be labeled. Error. So more issues with this panel than I can list. More issues with the electrical system than I can list. More issues with the exterior wall systems than I can list or itemize. The water meter is in the alley. Let's go over here. This shed is beyond the scope of the inspection, but we're here. So what we have here is, of course, it's been leaking in some horrible structural condition, but really we're talking about the electrical, and you have extension cords just running everywhere. That roof's about to give it up. I wouldn't park under that. Okay, but, you know, go ahead. Extension cords and permanent applications, all that's bootlegged, all that's incorrect. Poster in direct contact with the ground. No fasteners. Some fasteners weren't connectors weren't properly fastened. So we come in the electric power to the house. That chimney, okay, goes into the apartment in the back, and that chimney's been decommissioned. It's been capped off. We saw that on the roof. Okay, back to the cracks in the walls, stair-step cracks in the walls. This is the water meter is in the alley. This is the main shutoff to the house. It's buried. One of the handles is missing. Handle's rusty. This is the water pressure to the house, 60 psi. This faucet leaks when it's in the open position. So coming along here, all these walkways, they're not dimensionally uniform. Wood fence, conducive by design. Over here we have high soil and negative drainage towards the house. So I'm moving along here. Of course, the fence is in poor shape. Stair-step cracks. This is a pretty good shot. Okay, coming on along. At one time there was an exterior door here. The ground's collapsed here. That's a crawl space area. It's going to be interesting to see what I can get to. We have all this storage. Okay, house faces west along the north side of the house. Apparently we got some PVC drain upgrades, which was a good thing, but I mean there it is, and that's what it is. We're missing some soffit. I don't think this soffit's very important. That's just a little bootleg awning that was installed over there. We're missing our drupal edge flashing. That's a little more important. Okay, and then of course the connectors over here, they weren't properly fastened, so that's more important. This is a wood porch covered with astroturf. This is just design. This is termite bait right here. So just by design or not, okay, I'd recommend ripping all this out. This wall over here is bowing, so we've got enough structural issues here that I would recommend a structural engineer. There's no doubt about that. Okay, high soil window air conditioning unit. So that pretty much wraps up the exterior.